Guys, let me show you something really quick. I have this drum loop right here. Take a listen. And it sounds pretty cool, but I want to modify that snare. The reason I have Shaperbox 3 here on screen is because this is the only plugin that I found that can do all of what I need to do for this specific purpose in one single plugin. And we want to try also the new module that they included here, Reverb. This Reverb Shaper. It's absolutely insane and mind-blowing. So let's get to it.
Watch me take control.
First, let me modify a few things here with this drum loop. I'm going to add a compressor, and I'm going to add a compressor specifically to the low end. We're actually going to put this attack to 50 milliseconds. I like to start right around there. Specifically for drums, I like to start 50 milliseconds and release also 50 milliseconds. It's easy to remember, and it's a good starting point. And we're going to compress this. Let's do 4:1 ratio right there. And let's work on the threshold real quick. So I'm just compressing the low end a little bit there. And then I'm going to add something to boost a little bit more that snare. And before we get into the Reverb Shaper, I want to add a noise and layer a tambourine right here. I'm going to lower all that noise to the floor right there. And then with this tool right here to the left, I'm going to go to where my snare is, and I'm going to add something like this here. Of course, you can have a mix of that if you want to. The next step is adding that Reverb Shaper. And with this one, we're going to do something similar. So let's go here to volume, go all the way down to 0. And then I'm going to add the same thing to that snare here. I'm only wanting that reverb. Let's take a listen here really quick. So now we can pick what type of reverb we want. And I kid you not, they gave us everything. This is ridiculously amazing. Let's say I just want something smooth, like for example, this one, just epic. Let's take a listen to this. Now it's kind of long. So, and yeah, you can see it does that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click here on gated. And then if you see this shape here, if I move this to the left, it's going to gate that reverb. And this is amazing because we're doing everything with just one plugin, and this is ridiculously good. So I'm going to gate that reverb, and now it sounds like this. Before. That's amazing. Now, I want something more EDM. Let's go EDM style, right? Now, this one right here on Weird Spaces, this one I really like. That's epic. That's absolutely mind-blowing, amazing. There's no one single thing in here that it's not usable. And that's amazing. And if I wanted to add something extra to it, I would add something like crash, for example. And I will go and do the same into the resampling here. I'm going to pick this right here and do a mix of this. So let's take a listen to this. Now there's a weird sound there, artifact, so I'm gonna move this to the right. Before. Way more character. It feels more alive. If you get more into depth into this plugin, you'll find that this is an infinite well of creativity. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial today. Of course, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any other video from us. And until next one, guys, do your best, be blessed, forget the rest. See you around.